I want to thank Cafe on Keys Leadership Academy, Brother Armando, Sister Debbie, Julie. Thank you so much for allowing us to come and hopefully be a blessing of inspiration and hope to the young folks and families and people here today. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on with the holidays, but we thought, thanks to Armando and Debbie, Julie, that we wanted to give something lasting, something inspirational, something that you can keep, that penetrates your soul, something that you'll cherish, something that you can reflect upon, something that can help you pursue your dreams. And because of the willingness of two people whom I'm learning to quickly love and appreciate, Brother Ty Granderson Jones, he'll tell you about himself, but for me, besides all the actor and all that other Hollywood stuff, you know, he's just a good brother. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love, man. And you know, sometimes you can meet people, like with Armando, it's like, you know, we've been going like different ways, and then you say, man, that guy has to be my buddy. You know, and Debbie. You know, it's just in the soul, koinonia, you know, like together, congruency. And then he introduced me to Honus the other day, and the photographer Ultimate, and it's like, man, we were just sparking and flying like we do. You know what I'm saying? This thing, it just comes out, and we're in sync, and it's like, let's go do it. You know, and we want to do it with you young people. You know, every one of you, you're a hero, you're a star, you have talents, you have gifts. You know, we all have our struggles and journey and continue to do that. I mean, you're going to hear from me. But I don't want to steal their thunder. You know, I'm going to introduce Ty, let him come up. He's going to tell you about himself. Enjoy yourselves, and he has a wonderful gift for you. Ty Granderson Jones. All right. I didn't mean to see you over there being the
I was trying to hide, man.
No, I got you. Much love.
To show a little bit of my work and my accomplishments, just a little tiny bit. It's kind of edgy, kind of rough, you know, but it's what I do in Hollywood, how I make a living in terms of my operation. So I ask these guys to show a little 5 minutes of what I've been up to in my career that 30 years has led up to.
And then if you photographers, after you do that, just a little bit back so they can see the screen.
Excuse the language and some of this stuff.
I want to go play.
Yeah, we have kids here, I don't know, you might want to...
They're used to that.
Do you want me to get the lights out? Just to have a build up.
So much more exciting.
Introducing partners that I met who published an award-winning photo journal called Mugshots. It's a Hollywood photo journal that features actors, writers, musicians who have a story of redemption to tell, and I certainly have that story that I'm here to slightly share with you. Hopefully to inspire you. I know you all are mostly at a place in your life that's very tricky. It's tricky when you're young and you're trying to find your way. And you got so much negative energy coming your direction, you know, that darkness blocks out all the light that's around you. It wasn't your choice to be born. But it's certainly your choice to live. And it's certainly your choice to decide how you want to live. It took me a while to tell you a little bit of my story. My story is not that it's so exclusive or special, but it's certainly blessed. I certainly believe in divine intervention. there's a saying that you always hear, listen to your elders. I think what a lot of young people don't understand when they hear that, it's not that your elders are always right. It's just that we have more experience of being wrong. Okay? And that's the bottom line. When you're trying to figure out your life. Another little mantra I live by is life is a mystery lived. It's not a problem solved. You know? And in order to live that mystery, I'm a Christian. I'm Catholic. I've explored Hinduism, Buddhism, all those things, and I've come back to God. I'm not one of those Christians that go, oh, if you don't believe in God, you know, but I'm here to tell you that you got to believe in something other than yourself, because you're really not all that. You're not that big, okay? Before I move on with my little story, I got something I want to share with you. I'm going to call 3 people up here. Call you, brother? Yeah, you with the mohawk. Okay? Okay, you're yellow. Okay. And I'm going to call this lady up here. You read fairly well?
Yeah.
Come, get up here. And you're pink. All right? And you can get your homeboy up here. All right? And you're blue. Yellow read yellow, pink read pink, blue read blue.
One evening, an old Cherokee Indian told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside people. He said, "My son, the battle is between 2 wolves inside of us all.
One is evil, it is anger, envy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego."
The other is good, it is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith.
The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed."
Have a seat. You guys understand that?
Yes, yes, my brother. Yes, we do.
We all, I don't care who you are, we're all dealing with that to this day. It can be in traffic, you know, it can be dealing with your, I know some of you young ladies probably already have kids, you know, it could be your parents, it could be with yourself. That's our choice.
It's policies that come from way up there, and it doesn't even have to be racial, but it's by education problems. It starts already with education. If nobody gets educated. This is why in Europe we still don't have that much problems. Even if everybody is in recession and poor, everybody gets education. So you don't have this huge, and we have a lot of mixed cultures. We just don't. It's just from the government down, and the prison system has a big problem. And so what that book was very important for me as an outsider, not preaching about it and also staying in the background, was just to inform in a simple way. When you read it, you will see the journey. It probably affects everyone in a deeper, more profound way than others, but everybody will find themselves somewhere. And it's not preachy, it's basically just telling you in a very simple way that there is hope and that you can do it. And so now the message can carry out. The message can carry out and can basically, if it helps one kid saying, "Wait a minute, Danny Trejo? I thought he was a thug. Oh, and he made it all this way here." No, he had to change, he had to adjust, he had to follow certain rules and also make something happen. And there is hope. I think that inspires, and that was always our goal. Jason, who wrote it, and my fellow partner who designed it, Tom Moyer, and me, If it helps a couple kids on the street, it's already, we did our job. And you guys can carry it on and use it for yourself. Because there is all the hope in the world. You know, you have a good song and you put it out there, you make it work. And now it's even easier because you don't have to go around big bosses or big publishing houses. It's all different. It's all at your fingertips. If you learn to use the computers, if you learn to use if you learn to do these things, you can do it even yourself. You just apply yourself, and suddenly all this other stuff becomes secondary anyway.
And everybody's story is in the back. You know, you'll see the bios in the back of everybody's story, why they're in the book and so forth. We're going to open it up to a Q&A.
Hi, my name is Angelica Martinez, and I'm here to interview Ty. And I just wanted to say thank you for coming out here to Oxnard, California.
That's Ty Granderson Jones.
Ty Granderson Jones. Thank you for the correction.
I know it's a mouthful.
It
Small
is.
guy, big name.
Isn't it always like that?
Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that, yes. Okay, so what I wanted to ask you is, can you tell me a little bit about the presentation you'll be doing today?
Yeah, the presentation is, we're exhibiting the Mugshots book. It's an award-winning Hollywood photojournal that features actors, writers, musicians who have a redemptive life. We did some awful things early on in our lives, and a lot of us were headed down the wrong path, and we decided to, by divine intervention, not like we decided, but somehow, at least for me, divine intervention, here I am as a professional actor who's starred in movies, cult classics such as CB4 with Chris Rock, Con Air with Nicolas Cage, John Malkovich. Actors, artists such as myself who've transitioned that energy, that dark, bad energy, into something positive. And so that's what we're here celebrating. The book Mugshots, which features those artists like myself, Eric Roberts, Danny Trejo, the author in photography by Jonas Moore.
Who is here tonight.
Who's here tonight. He's an international entertainment photographer who shoots everybody in the world. I think he's a German international photographer. I think that's him in the background.
In a way, yes,
right
it
there.
is.
Jonas Moore.
Yes, whenever you plan to join us right now. My other question for you was, what are your plans for the future with this book and other events that you might have coming up?
Well, we're going to be doing activities, participating in activities that wherefore we hope can contribute to get the books. They're very expensive. They were independently published by Jonas. So, we have to try and make some of that money back. So we're looking for sponsors that can sponsor the book, where we can at least sort of donate them to inner city kids and have a story, looking for some type of redemption that we can inspire them to stay on the right path.
Okay. So if I can restate that hopefully correctly, what you're saying is you're looking for sponsors hopefully to empower our youth, right?
Yeah.
Through your experience and other actors and
through the Mugshot
artists
book.
and through the Mugshot books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We also have a sister film that eventually sometime we're going to screen called After the Violence, which was a documentary film made by another German filmmaker, which is sort of tells the Mugshot story, but it's an 85-minute critically acclaimed film. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you would like to add?
Glad to be here.
To our community here.
Glad to be here. Glad to contribute, and hopefully we'll be here more often.
Well, I'd like to personally thank
kids.
you. I saw your presentation earlier, and you were great. And I want to thank you for empowering our youth and sharing your story.
Thank
It's
you.
been a pleasure.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, my name is Angelica Martinez, and I'm here to interview Jim Gilmer. And I just wanted to ask you what your part in this role of Mugshots in, and your involvement in the community, and what brought you to this point right now tonight.
Well, I met Ty Granderson Jones, who's an actor, He's been in several films, CB4, Harlem Nights, Con Air, through Dr. Jamila Moore, the Chancellor of the Community College District. And so we began to talk about, bringing mugshots to Oxnard because, I wanted to do something special for, young people and our community to give the gift of inspiration, of hope, and triumph. And so we're here tonight to, we just finished giving like 50 books out to young people. And so now we're over here at Fifth Street Steakhouse and, just trying to continue to help the community and do something for local merchants too. This is a great place to come and eat tonight. And
Yes, it is.
We do a lot of events down here. We good food, good people, good time, and
Definitely.
we raise some money and we give the gift of hope. How about that?
Yes, that is true. Thank you very much.
One thing I want to mention is the books that we're giving away to kids, we still need some sponsorships. So if there's any individual, sponsor, business that would like to make a donation, they can call us at 805-228-2386. And hopefully Tony will put our email and information up on the screen after this.
Okay, well, I'd like to thank you so much for your commitment to our youth and our community because I know you've been involved for several years already. So thank you for bringing mugshots out here to 5th Street, to this great place here in downtown Placita. And I can't thank you enough, okay?
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Okay.
You're good. You need to...
Hello, good evening. Once again, this is Angelica Martinez, and I'm here with Jonas Moore, the great international photographer who has a part to do with mugshots. And I'd like to ask you how this whole project became to evolve and what it is today.
Mugshots is a book that we worked on, my partner Jason Porrath and Tom Moyer worked on for almost 7 years, and it's a photojournal that collects 40 artists which all overcame drugs or prison sentences and turned their lives around, kind of like out of the mud grows the lotus, to become a Hollywood entertainer, actor, singer, so everything kind of like really to make a statement that you can do something when you come out of prison or got over drugs.
Right. Okay.
So it's not without, it's basically not a Bible that preaches AA or has a self-help book that we're kind of like tell people how to do it. It's more like we step back and let them tell the story, and it basically is a journey of redemption. So Ruin to the Redemption, a hero's journey.
That's great. But I'd also like to ask you, what are your future plans? I heard a little bit earlier of Ty talking about it as well. Could you elaborate a little bit more about the future plans, about mugshots and other ideas you have, and also for this community that you've been we're so grateful that you came down to share.
I love this. This is exactly why I did the book. We have great shows in Los Angeles, we have great shows in New York, but we actually never it's really important to go to the communities that are changing and that are really making it, and that are really evolving with culture, coming out of like Latino, African American background, which then it hits the right people. I always wanted that book to be getting to the at-risk youth, and really that they get it and get the message and get some hope. And that's why communities like this I love doing it. So we're gonna try and get a gallery show by end of January into the gallery here with the pictures out of the book, which is a fine art gallery. And same thing, we're gonna try to do another book signing and maybe bring some more actors, talent down here to different events, because if that community is really embracing it and it helps the kids, why we can do it an ongoing thing.
Well, to tell you, as a member of this community, we definitely embrace you.
Excellent. No, and I can feel it. I can absolutely, it's wonderful. You guys definitely do. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
I want to thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
So much.
Thank you
And
guys.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön.
Okay.
Dankeschön.
Bye-bye.